The Baltimore Ravens. They made it to the AFC championship game last year, right? They made it to the AFC championship game for the first time in Lamar Jackson's career. So the question that we have for the Baltimore Ravens is, can the Ravens make it back to the AFC championship game? As you guys know, as of right now, they would be the 5th seed in the AFC playoff picture if it were to start today. They would have to go on the road to play the Houston Texans, then probably go on the road to play the Kansas City Chiefs, and then play, and if everything holds true, then they would have to play the Buffalo Bills as the 2nd seed going into the AFC championship game. But right now, the Baltimore Ravens are very, very thin at the wide receiver position as of right now. They just cut DeAndre Johnson. Nelson Aguilar is out with a concussion. Don't know when he's going to be back. Rashad Bateman is questionable with the ankle injury. Wide receiver core's gotten pretty thin pretty quickly, right? And like I just said, if the playoffs were to start today, they would be playing the Houston Texans in a rematch of last season in the divisional round. They can and they will beat the Houston Texans. I don't think the Texans have anything for the Baltimore Ravens whatsoever, right? And in the divisional round, if they would play Kansas City, it would be at Kansas City, which is a tough place to play. Let's just be honest. It is a very, very tough place to go to Arrowhead and win games, especially in the postseason. But then let's just say they win that game. Then they would have to turn around and play the number 2 seed, the Buffalo Bills, at Buffalo. Last time Lamar Jackson went to Buffalo, he got knocked out before the game was even over. To be honest, guys, it is a very, very real shot that the Texans even move up to the 3rd seed, right? And the Steelers drop down to the 4th seed. And if that were the case, the Ravens' road even got that much harder. Then they got to play the Steelers, Chiefs, and then the Buffalo Bills. It's a very, very tough road no matter the way you look at it. As I think they can make the championship game. Lamar Jackson is a great talent, pretty good quarterback, but I do not trust them right now. Somebody over here on YouTube was bringing up Justin Tucker. Very, very real possibility that Justin Tucker could cost them a playoff game. And honestly, guys, I said it for the last 2 weeks. If Justin Tucker wasn't the Justin Tucker name attached to that player, he would have been cut 3 weeks ago. Playing Kansas City or the Buffalo Browns or the Buffalo Bills in the 2nd round is very, very tough. It is very, very tough. The Ravens might arguably have the hardest path to the AFC championship game ever. Let's just be honest. So can they make it to the championship game? Of course they can. They've done it. They have the talent. They have the team. The defense sucks, but the offense is high flying. Will they? No. I do not think they will make it to the AFC championship game. I don't think they get past the Chiefs. I don't think they get past the no matter who they play in the 2nd round. I don't think they get past the 2nd round, because if they jump up to a 3rd seed, if everything holds true, they would play the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round. If they stay where they're at, they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional round. I just don't see that happening, right? I don't see that happening. Andrew with the super chat. Thanks, buddy. I definitely appreciate that. He says, good luck with your channel. Off topic, what do you think about the Lions limping into the playoffs? I almost feel bad for a division rival. Honestly, Andrew, it is what it is. Let's speak about the Detroit Lions. They've been running their mouths for the last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks, right? Next man up, next man up, next man up. And now all of a sudden, they want to use injuries as an excuse. Andrew, I legit think that the Detroit Lions are last year's Philadelphia Eagles. They were 11-0, limped into the playoffs in their 1st round exit. I could very, 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 very see the Detroit Lions being a 3rd seed and getting beat by, I don't know, let's say who would be the 3rd seed? Would it be the Commanders? I don't even know what the NFC playoff picture is right now. Why am I drawing a blank? No, it'll be the Minnesota Vikings, right? So you had the Vikings, Packers, and then the Commanders. So yeah, it would be the Packers. Like it's a very, very real possibility, Andrew. So yeah. Jalen Nelson says, I think the Buffalo Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills have the best opportunity to play to go to the Super Bowl. Jalen, they're hot, they are clicking, and they have a pretty favorable schedule than what they play the Patriots twice and then the Jets to end the season. Very, very real chance they get that first overall seed. Very, very real chance that they play the Baltimore Ravens or the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first game. That's not an ideal matchup, but it is what it is. They are a very, very hot team. Derek says all teams that should be in the playoffs about to be there. This is going to be a great playoffs. On the NFC side AFC side, I think we can pretty much write it in like stone that the Texans lose, the Broncos lose, the Chargers lose, and whoever, those three teams are going to lose. Like, it is what it is. So call who is in the championship. I already said, John, it's going to be the Eagles and Steelers. That is who my Super Bowl is.